might be asking yourself, what is up with this setup? Why do you have all these V2s in front of you when the review is for these? Well, I kind of figured, you know what, with 2017 closing out, let's kind of review and see how these stack up against the rest of these. Even though this one and this one were 2016 shoes. But we'll just forget that fact. We'll just call this the 2017 V2 lineup without the triple whites because I didn't want them. And the piss yellow, poop brown Yeezys. Didn't want them. So let's kind of take a little closer look. Let's see what this baby looks like. So to start out, let me just honestly say, this is not my favorite colorway of the V2. Is it top 5 colorway? No. It's probably one of my least favorite colorways due to the fact that it has that light baby blue kind of look to it. Adidas calls it blue tint, but it's really more like a very light Tiffany, possibly a baby bluish color. And me personally, I can't ever see myself wearing this shoe because of the colorway. Is it exactly like the rest of the V2s in terms of shape, construction, materials, quality, craftsmanship? Yes. No different. But the colorway, just not feeling it. Let's take a little gander at this. See it? And you see it. You might be looking at it like, you know, it's really not that bad of a shoe. And honestly, it's not. It's just not my favorite colorway. If light blue, kind of like a baby blue, a light Tiffany, a blue tint is your kind of color, these are for you. But let's start off here. As you see, it has the normal 350 V2 stripe as we've seen on almost every colorway so far, the V2. Some people like it, some people hate it, some people just tolerate it. I don't mind it. And you've got Supply 350 or SPLY in a red stitching. It really does help like this part pop off the shoe. That is a nice little touch. I like that. You've got the normal kind of zebra kind of pattern all throughout the shoe. That much really hasn't changed. It started off with the Beluga 1.0s with that kind of a pattern. It went on to the zebras with the same kind of pattern. It went off to the McChicken Beluga 2.0s. Blue tints follow that with that striped kind of like a zebra pattern that we all know, and it signifies 350 V2. It's got the standard rope laces on the shoe. I know several people have done lace swaps on other pairs of V2s. Sometimes the lace swap looks good. Sometimes it looks better with the original laces on it. The back, you've got the normal pull tab on it. Nothing's really changed about it. The pull tab is like a light blue. It's hard to describe. It's like a light bluish gray color with red stitching throughout the pull tab. But like the whole shoe does have a very light blue, like a very light Tiffany, a baby blue vibe to it through everything. Even like the gray on it has almost like a bluish tint to the gray. It's hard to explain. You kind of got to see them in person to really see. Even here on camera, I'm sure you're looking at like, you know, it doesn't really look that blue, but in person, you can really tell that it has a very, very significant blue tint to it. Go ahead and pull out some of the stuffing. You got your normal, just stuffed up Yeezy paper in it. Let's take out the insole. Let's take a little look at the insole. There you go. The insole, it actually does have a grayish color to it. It also has like a very, 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 very mild bluish tint to it. Barely. You got the Adidas in red right here. There you go at the back of it. These insoles haven't really changed at all, really, since the original 350s came out. The insoles, they've changed really nothing about the insoles. The inside of the shoe, as you can see it looks like a normal V2 inside of a shoe. Nothing's changed about it. The back tab of it, let's see, I can't tell if it's reflecting light. Give me a second. Yes, this back tab is 3M. I'm not sure if it's going to actually work. I got my phone light out, but the back 3 stripes is reflective 3M material. There, and there. If I remember some of the V2s, the back little tab was not reflective. I'm not sure which models, but I can't remember. Bottom of the shoe, you've got your typical 350 V2 outsole. I know myself and most people love that the original 350, the outsole, as you walked, the paint came off and the bottom of their shoe started looking terrible. But the V2, they upgraded it to that midsole and outsole that we all have we've come to like about the V2 model. Boost hasn't changed much. But it was kind of funny though, boost between all the models always looks a little bit different. This one looks more like marshmallows really close together in hot cocoa. It doesn't really have a whole lot of boost texture and pattern to it, because everybody knows the boost, the quality control on boost can be all over the board. Not saying that it's not bad quality, it's just the texture, the look of it, the dots on it. It can be totally different across the board, so you can never go by, you know, if somebody says, look, your boost kind of looks like marshmallows, it's got to be fake. It's not. It's kind of crazy how boost is so inconsistent in the look and texture of it. This shoe should actually hold up really well. The outsole of this, as you wear it, will probably start turning to a color of yellow because of the actual original coloring of the outsole. So unlike, let's say, this shoe, the Oreo, which I have worn, I bet you 50 times, no joke, the outsole is still a black charcoal color, but this one should turn to a color of yellow over time. You can't help it unless you put some kind of like sole protector or sole shield on the bottom to protect it from changing color. There we go. That is my review of the 350 V2 Blue Tint, what I think of them. This is probably one of my least favorite colorways. My least favorite are the McChicken Pea Yellow Yebras. They're probably followed closely by the Blue Tints, honestly. Not a huge fan of this shoe, of the colorway of the shoe. Not digging it. But let me show you up close, kind of, at least the colorways that I own. You can kind of see what I'm looking at in front of me.
Put it in reverse, Terry! Put it in reverse! Oh, Lord, please!
Let's everybody kind of take a little poll. Right now, in the comment section of this video, let me know, out of all these shoes in front of you, which one is your personal favorite. The 350 V2 Beluga, the original 1.0s, which honestly, this one is my favorite colorway of the V2. I just love that orange stripe. It just pops. Followed then by my second favorite, which is the Oreo, because this colorway is just so versatile. It can be worn with anything, any outfit, like it goes with everything. Followed by the Zebras, which I really like the colorway of this shoe, the pattern. It really pops whenever you wear it. People notice your shoes because it's very, very loud. Followed by my next favorites, which will be the Bread V2s. This colorway also is very clean, very, very easy to wear. It can be worn with anything. You could wear a hot pink shirt and, I don't know, green shorts if they somehow match the shirt, and you could wear this shoe and you might be able to pull it off. Not sure, but probably could. Next, followed by the Beluga 2.0. This also is a very, very clean colorway. It's just fantastic. It's wonderful. I love orange. This is the SPLY 350 pops in orange very nicely. I'm really digging that shoe. Followed then by the red stripe. I'm not saying I don't like this shoe, but it is my least favorite colorway due to it's not really a red stripe. It's more of like a peach or a hot pink. And it's hard to pull off in outfits because it's not really a red. Like I said, it's like a peach, hot pink color. And finally, the Blue Tints, my least favorite of all of the 350 V2s that I have right here. There we go. So actually, what's funny, I'm reviewing 350 V2s, but I am wearing Saucony Shadow 6000s. So how does that work out? You're reviewing Yeezys, but you're wearing Sauconys. So anyway, comment below, what's your favorite here? Is it actually the blue tints? I've heard quite a few people say that they really, really like the blue tints. And if you do, you know what? That's freaking awesome. That's cool. Comment below. What's your favorite? Just curious. Let me know. Thanks for watching this video. Wrapping this thing up. Hope you enjoyed it. Wanted to do a review of the blue tints and kind of do a little bit something different and compare them with all the rest of the V2s that are in my collection. And really, I kind of wanted to see too, all of them side by side by side by side by side by side by side to see what they look like. So hit me up at Franchise Kicks on Twitter, at Franchise Kicks on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Just do it right now. You're going to do it eventually, so just do it right now. So thanks for watching this video.